Okay, so the first step is priming. I used Evermatte Poreless Priming Perfector by Becca. I put it on my eyelids, and I spray NYX matte setting spray as well over top because I have oily nose, I have oily eyelids, and I have an oily forehead. So just to keep the oil to a minimum, I put it on those particular areas. And when I say that stuff dries, it dries it up. Ain't no oil seeping through any of that. So I first started off with my eyebrows. I use a regular little cheap 50-cent pencil from your local beauty supply store. Nothing fancy. And all I'm doing is going over my eyebrow, the eyebrow hair that I have. I'm not making sure the line's straight. I'm not doing any of that. It's literally just coloring in your eyebrow hair. And then you spoolie the front ends because I don't like my eyebrows looking boxy or too drawn in. It's dramatic. I like my eyebrows to be my eyebrows for the most part. You know, I use LA Pro Girl concealer in the color Fawn, but I think I could go lighter since I'm starting to get into more eyeshadow and things of that nature. All I do is outline what I just drew. It's literally just like coloring. You know how you draw the outline so you could color in the area? Instead, with eyebrows, it's the opposite. You color in the area and then you use a concealer to clean it up. Basically, just clean up the lines. Just clean it up. I put it on my eyelids as well since I'm going to do my eyeshadow. But as I said earlier, I think I could go lighter since I'm getting into eyeshadow. And you know, I'm a browner girl. So I want the colors to really, 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 really pop. This eyebrow gives me a hard time. Like, it stresses me out, honestly. I be focused because it don't be trying to, you know eyebrows are cousins. Not sisters, not twins. Cousins. That eyebrow just really want to be its own. So I put in a lot of work on that eyebrow. And I think I can use a better brush. The brush that I'm using is by e.l.f. It's usually like $3. It's the concealer brush. It's flat. It's round and flat. That mascara I use for my eyebrows and my eyelashes as well by Maybelline. It's called Total Temptation. You can get it from Walmart. It's the best mascara I ever used. Shout out to Diamond because she hipped us all to it, honestly. That is by NARS. It's in the color Sauce Dolce. But outside of my eyelids, I also use it to highlight my face. But I think I could go darker than that. So I think I need to go lighter on the concealer I use for my eyebrows, but darker on what I use to highlight. The palette that I have is that I pulled out is the Crayon Case Watch Me Blush palette. And I'm going to use that as, okay, I lied. I started out with tan from the box of crayons, and that just helped me with the concealer, a transition color. So you see how it's helping it blend, like it helps my eyelid be a base. Kind of like a primer, but not really because it has color to it. It just helps your eyeshadow transition. Personally, I'm not a professional eyeshadow, so I'm still learning as well. And it's just the building process. I like to build my eyeshadow vertically, like up and down, and I start with the base color. So tan is a transition color. This blue that I'm using is the background color, how can I say? And then this is baby blue on the box of crayon palette. This was also a building process because you have to still make sure the colors are blended, even though they're this close to the same shade of blue, you still got to make sure it's blended very well, or else you're gonna look scary. I love that baby blue. It's so pretty. And don't mind my mirror, that thing jacked up. That's my boo. We've been through a lot together. Don't talk about me, y'all. Judge your mama. So we blend, 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 blend. Something got in my eye. I don't know what it was. And that's all we're doing here, just blending. Blending, blending. You could never do too much blending. Never, never. Okay, so the color I'm using here is the regular blue on the Box of Crayons palette. Blend, 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 blend. And something that I've learned, this is a trick with eyeshadow. Listen and listen carefully. You cannot be heavy-handed with the eyeshadow if you're going to use vibrant colors as a beginner. Don't go crazy with it. You know, put a little bit on the brush, put a little bit, and build, 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 blend, blend, blend. You know, 3 B's. Build, 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 blend, 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 build, build, build. Whichever way you want to do it, but it's much easier to you know, blend, 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 build, build, build. Okay, so with this, I like a little, you know, fake wing, you know, with my eyeshadow. So I usually use concealer, but since I had to get this blue off my face, I just used the makeup wipe to clean it out, to clean it off and give me a, you know, more solid line. Okay, I have white. I used white on the Box of Crayon palette just to help give it more pizzazz, I guess, a little razzle dazzle. I put it in the crease of my eyes, and y'all won't see this part, but I also put it on like my eyebrow bone instead of using a highlight, because I usually put a highlight there, but I think I don't have a white highlight, so I just put it on my brown bone. So now I'm putting on my lashes. I use Ardell lashes and wispies. No, I think this pair is the faux lashes, the fake lashes. But all it said was faux lashes. It didn't have a type on there. So I honestly don't know. I'm using Fenty's foundation in the color 400, I believe. Yeah, I had to get all that, whatchamacallit, off my face, all that eyeshadow. And I'm also using her brush. You listen, that brush is beautiful. It holds product so well. So well. Look how it's just blending. Look at it. Look. Wow. Flawless application. Flawless. But you have to clean it a lot. You have to clean it a lot because since it holds the product, it will cause the foundation to go on a little darker or with too much pigment if you don't wash it well. Look at that. Look at that. Wow, Riri. You did amazing. Riri girl. Look at that. And for some reason, the foundation is my favorite part. It literally just completes the eyeshadow for some reason. Look at it. Perfection. Perfection. Come on now. Look at it. Greatness. And you get in that. When you do foundation, ladies, get in that hairline. Get in the hairline and get that neck. Get the neck and get in the hairline. Because when you take pictures, your hairline going to be dark. And you're going to be sad, like it look incomplete. It looks a little weird. Okay, I lost something. I be losing everything. Okay, the concealer again. Like I said, I think I could go darker with the concealer. Let me know what y'all think in the comments below. But I think all in all, I think I could go with shade warmer. To me, I like to be really yellow-esque. I like my concealer to be yellow. And I think I'm going to use a better, see, I'm talking. I planned on doing a tutorial, so that's why I'm talking. But I don't even know what the heck I said. But yeah, I like to be more yellow, and that gives me more of a neutral white tone. But you blend, 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 blend. Blend, blend, blend. I want y'all to sing this song when y'all do your makeup. Blend, 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 blend. That beauty blender is by Real Techniques. I got it from Ulta. I think I got a 2-pack for about $6 or $7, I believe. The most expensive thing with makeup, foundation and freaking concealer. Oh my gosh. It costs, now I see why people charge $70 a face. Because 2 things alone costing you more than that. Okay, I'm working. Listen, I'm just getting out the beginner phase myself, so my contour when it comes to my nose isn't all that great. I'm still trying to perfect that, but the key of that is making the nose look slimmer and making your eyes look bigger and wider. That is Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation stick in the color Ebony, but I think I could go darker in that too. Because what I end up doing is using a contour palette with a darker powder, because I like a sharp cheek contour. That's also a Real Techniques brush. It came in a little bundle package. Look like, you see, so the line, I like the bottom part is perfect, but I like it to be a little darker when it comes to my above that. So just to bring the crease higher, I put a darker powder over top. It's perfect for my forehead. It blends in amazingly. The reason why I do the highlight first before I do the darker contour is so it can blend that much easier. The lighter contour, since it's lighter than my skin. It just helps it, you know, look flawless and beautiful. Contour is supposed to add color to your face again after you done, you know, washed out all of your features. Contour is just supposed to bring them back. I don't be having no technique on how I apply makeup. Y'all, this is for beginners, so it's gonna be real raw and ratchet. But that's pretty much how I do it. Like, I be fake contouring my nose, y'all. Don't judge. Okay, so I had put too much on there because I was looking real dark. So just to clean it up, I use the same beauty blender that I use for my concealer, just to lighten it up a bit. So y'all see how I'm fake contouring? I'm gonna get better at it, I promise. What I think I need is just go a little darker, just go a little darker on the shade. Looking for a contour, like, look at me. I be losing stuff. Don't look at my double chin. Just be losing stuff. The powder that I use is, the loose powder I use is by Revolutions from Ulta. I think a little bottle, like the size of your palm, is like $8. And trust me, you don't need any more than that. Especially if you don't really know how to use it, or if you don't use a lot of it at a time. You blend that too. Blend, blend, blend. I like to blend before I bake. Come on now. Blend, blend, blend. Bake, bake, bake. Blend, blend, blend. Bake, bake, bake. Blend, blend, blend. I use too much on my nose. Just too much. But see, it's coming together. It's coming together. I went back into the eyeshadow palette because I'm going to add it on my bottom lash line. I'm going to add that white just to give it a little pop. What I need to get into eyeliner, because obviously I'm missing it. But pretty much if I would have had eyeliner, I would have put that on my bottom lash line instead. It would have just made it pop that much more. But just so I could add a different type of pop, I put the white on my lash line instead, and it turned out beautiful. The mirror be all in the way. I'm gonna do better, y'all, promise. I'm gonna do better. But this is my first video. I want all the critiques, constructive criticism, just so it could be better in the future. What I'm using right there is a mineralizing powder by MAC. And what it does is, personally, it helps when you clean up the loose powder, it helps it blend in with your skin that much better. So you won't have that much flashback. You see, it's kind of like it disappears. Greatness. What I should have did was went over my contour again, because it kind of went away with the powder, because I added too much. God dang it. And then now I go over my contour with my powder. See, like I just like a deep, deep, deep contour line. Don't ask me why, I just do. You know, get rid of them harsh crease lines, all them harsh lines. I just like everything looking, you know, together. That's the matte spray from NYX. You can get it from your local drugstore, NYX, the store, wherever. I think it was about $8-9 bucks. I do one coat of that mascara just because, you know, it helps give that clump look that I like. You know, because it's pretty old. I don't even know the name of it anymore. Listen, everybody be like, how you get your bottom lashes so long? They not long. You didn't notice them until I put mascara on them. So you have to just do more than one coat. Don't give up just because you're like, this crap ain't working. You just have to load it up. Load it up. Build, build, build. Build, build, build. And I usually go from side to side. I don't do up and down like I do with my top lashes, but I do side to side, side to side, side to side. And the blush I used is by NYX as well. It's some ombre color. I don't even remember the ombre color I used. I don't remember at all. I be losing hella stuff, y'all. It be right there in front of me. Look. Look. Oh well. Oh well. I don't even know what I was looking for. I have no idea. I think that's my all low-key favorite blush right there. It just helps that contour just. I low-key don't need highlight after that, but you know I'm extra, so I'm gonna highlight all that I want to. Come on, on a roll, highlight, button nose. I love me a button nose. Woo, what a button nose. The honor roll highlight was from the crayon case as well. I think it was about $18, and it is one of my faves. I can't. Oh, I think I was looking for my other highlight brushes. That's not the brush I used to highlight, but you know, I didn't want to take all that. I think I was already late for class. Don't ask me how I be holding all this stuff in my hand at one time. Skill, baby, skill. But it had to be learned. Keep it lit. It'd be too much on the Cupid's bow. Oh, I gotta add a little trophy wife on top. Just a little bit. Look at that. Look at that. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. And I usually use the blue mascara that I had, but And now we're going to get into the lipstick. I used Ruby Woo, but as you've seen in the beginning picture, I changed to lip gloss. I just think the Ruby Woo gave me a feeling of scary. Not scary. I don't even know the words for it. It just wasn't right. The liner that I'm using is Bare by the Crayon Case. It's perfect. It acts like a transition dude. You know, like that liner that you just use to line everything. That's pretty much what this is. And you see the Ruby Woo? I feel like the Little Mermaid. It's pretty, but not so pretty. I don't know. It didn't look not well when I put my wig on. It just did not look so great. But it's pretty like this. If I was wearing my short, I just feel like, what's her name? With the octopus lady on the Little Mermaid. And don't mind me, y'all. Oh my God, this is the ratchetness. But I'm about to put my wig on. Okay, yeah, so I popped my hair. I popped my hair just so we could give a natural looking part to it. But nothing more, nothing less. My little full grown baby hairs. But since my hair is short, you would never tell. So then I take my Gots to Be Glued and I just bam, bam, bam. Lay that sucker down. Lay it down, lay it down. Lay it down, lay it down. And that's it, really. Just lay it down. Don't put too much now, because then you're going to, you know, ruin your makeup. You know, you got to get that comb there just so it can lay down. God damn it. Part. Come on. That's like part in the Red Sea. Toss that baby back. Come on, my gut all out. But I told y'all this is going to be real. Like, this is how it look when I put makeup on. It gave me a hard time this morning. I don't even understand why, but it did. But you see, with the wig, it just looked, the red is too much. The red is just too much. It just looked like very baby doll-esque. I'm not feeling it at all. At all. Like I look like a kid, like a child. Yeah, it's just not all that great for me. Then my hair kept falling. Stressing me out. Like, why don't you just stay? Just stay. Dang. I was gonna edit it out, but I think y'all just need to see the real deal, the whole shebang. So then, come on, get that Gots to Be and lay down all them edges. Lay down all them edges, all them edges, all them edges. I be messing up though, y'all. It gave me a hard time. I ended up going to the big mirror just to do it over, just to get it right. But this is my favorite. It's better than the yellow one to me. Once it's dried, it's on there. But don't use too much or to leave your hair white. Look, too much hair. This is why I'm bald head. God, that's what I was thinking. Look at that. Come on, lay them edges down. And the reason why I don't lay it down before I do the wig, I usually do, honestly, so let me not lie. It was just, this was like a last minute thing, so I didn't even prepare my hair or none of that, because I thought I was going to wear my hair flat. But I asked the group chat and I was like, wig or short hair? And it was like, wig. So this is what y'all can get today. Look. Tragic. But shout out to PREMIRELUSH. Follow them on Instagram. That's where I got my wig from. Look, getting it on all over the place. She probably gonna be stressed if she see this. Getting this Got to Be Glued all on the wig, y'all. But it didn't ruin nothing. It didn't ruin the wig. Look, nappy. Naps. Oh, they curls. They curls. They curls. That's how I would not lay down for nothing. Stressing me out. Look, I done put a gajillion little dots that Got to Be Glued on there. Now I'm trying to get together. Look how it looks. It's pretty, But that lip gloss, that lipstick just don't do it justice. I think y'all have to agree. Look at me trying to get that wig together, trying to get them edges right. My gut is out. Oh, I'm disgusted. Don't judge me, y'all, please. But yeah, trying to get this hair together. See, pretty. It's pretty. But the lipstick is just really giving it too much. Okay, so I changed the lipstick to lip gloss, and this is the final product. I hope you all like it.
Perfect.